Oklahoma City because we have to get our documents apostilled. And we were just told by the apostille office that we first have to get them notarized. It's Brandon's background checks for his work visa for the Czech Republic. So now we're going to get them notarized. And then once we get them notarized, then we can get them apostilled. So hopefully this will all be done today. But then, just for reference, I know that I haven't really talked to you guys about like the process, but Brandon is going to have to go to Washington, D.C. for his work visa with the Czech Republic. But before he does that, we have to get these documents, his background checks, apostilled, and then translated into Czech. So we are getting the process. It's just step by step. And so we've gotten both his Chinese background check is translated, his into English, and then now we're getting them notarized, and then we're getting them apostilled, and then we'll send them to the guy in Dallas to get translated. And then when they're translated, then he can go to Washington, D.C. with some other documents for his work visa. Does that all make sense? It's a lot. Maybe I'll like put them on the screen right here for like all the different things we have to do. So fun, but step by step. So if you have any questions regarding this, just let me know and I can give more detail in the comments. But I think I need like, I don't know.
You do boba tea?
Like a boba tea? I think a boba tea might be in order. Yes. Or a Thai tea?
Yeah.
I want a Thai tea. I haven't had a Thai tea in so long. Let's get a Thai tea.
Yeah, since before moving to China.
Yeah.
Weird.
Yeah, that is weird to say. We never had a Thai tea in China. But Thai tea, so in Oklahoma City, we actually have a really large Vietnamese population and a really cool, like, kind of like Asian district in downtown Oklahoma City, or near downtown Oklahoma City. And they have some really good Vietnamese coffee and boba tea shops. So, all right, let's go get something. We deserve it. That's so good. Yay, cheers. Yes. Now let's go. I don't even have my stable on. We have our Thai teas. We have our documents are apostilled. And now we have to go to the post office and mail these documents. One more stop. Mail these documents to Dallas. There is only a couple people within the United States that the consulate in Washington, D.C., the Czech Republic consulate, will actually accept as translators, like official translators, and this guy's one of them. He's in Dallas, and so yeah, and if anybody needs that information, again, I can link it below. But yeah, it's just so nice to have boba again. I haven't had boba since we were in Shanghai, so yay. And Thai tea. Who likes Thai tea? It's so good, but it's also 3:30, and so hopefully it doesn't keep me up for too long. Being back in the US has taught me something surprising about myself. And that's how deeply sensitive I am to my environment when it comes to creativity. When a space feels beautiful or interesting, it stirs something in me. It's like the beauty pulls ideas from somewhere quiet and brings them to the surface. I feel a deep need to share it, to capture it, to create something inspired by it. Sitting in this coffee shop, I felt that spark. Not in a dramatic way, but in a quiet, grounding way. It reminded me how much creativity lives for me in being present. And while I'm doing my best to be in the here and now and to soak in these last moments before I move, I also feel this hum of excitement for what's next. I can't wait to be inspired again, to walk the old streets of Prague with fresh eyes, to notice, to document, and to share with you. If you're also inspired by the beauty in everyday places, I'd love to share more of that with you in my Substack. You can find the link in the description box below. I'm documenting the meal because Brandon makes it and it's really good, and it's sweet and sour tofu. And I really don't have much to vlog about this week, and so we're gonna vlog about my food that I'm eating.
That's valid. Does look good though.
Does it make you a food blogger?
I'm switching.
Vlogger?
I'm switching. I'm now a food vlogger, and I'm just gonna take you around Prague and show you everything I'm eating. Which actually, that might be a good idea because they have a lot of gluten-free food there, and I'm very excited about it. For those of you that don't know, I have celiac, and so we'll definitely be eating gluten-free in Prague, which I'm very excited about.
I'm vegetarian.
And oh yeah, I'm also vegetarian. There's that too.
Make it difficult to find food there.
Yeah,
Yeah.
a little bit. But it's gonna be good.
No, I was trying to get the drink
Not
in.
sponsored, because again, I'm a vegetarian, but Chick-fil-A has the best drink. Brandon says it tastes like a sweet tart, but it's dragon fruit lemonade. It's good. I feel like I've been a lot more contemplative this week. Not really sure how to explain that other than maybe reflective, contemplative. I don't know. Those are kind of the words I've kind of held on to, and really thinking about how or why I have this desire to be in a place that is beautiful. Now, I will say, I have to say that a lot of people, they will say Oklahoma is beautiful. And I agree. There are so many beautiful things in Oklahoma and in the United States. But when you are in the same place your whole life, it's kind of hard to feel that creative inspiration when it's very similar and there's not a lot of differentiation. It doesn't spark that creativity. And as much as I appreciate where I'm from, I think that that's the one thing that I've really been reflective of this week. It's just my past and my present and my future, and how I'm working towards being grateful for all of it and not just excited about the future, because I have a tendency of doing that. Definitely just looking towards the future. If you know the Enneagram at all, I'm a 7 and a Virgo, and so those two combinations have a tendency for really looking towards the future, looking towards the next fun thing. So yeah, it can be really beautiful here. I'm grateful for that, but I'm ready and excited to have a new spark. Ooh, dogs. To have a new spark of inspiration and be surrounded by a different type of beauty. But thank you so much for watching. Thank you for sticking around. If you watched this far, these videos really are, I think, more for my benefit, for making a record of this time in my life, these transitional times. And so they may not be as fun, but they're very meaningful and important. So thank you for being here, and I'll see you next week.